Alrighty. I don't know where I should put y'all. This is weird for me, so bear with me. Bear with me, young one. Bear with me. Damn. So we have cooking attire on. What are we making? A delicacy in a black household. Pork chops, baked beans, maybe mac and cheese. Alright, so let me break this down for you, alright? Not the ingredients, what we're cooking. I'm gonna show you what I'm cooking, but I won't, you know what I'm saying, break it down to meticulous details. We'll still be talking about the same things, but just cooking instead of standing outside. Alright? First thing I'm gonna do is clean the pork chops. You stay right here, I'm gonna leave it. So when it comes to cleaning pork chops, what do you think we do? Obviously, we gotta disinfect it. So first thing, lemon juice. Also, some vinegar. Don't you forget that V, alright? Distilled vinegar. Okay. So, you might want regular salt, but I didn't really know what they had in their kitchen when I started making stuff. So, I'm just eyeballing with a little bit of dab of water. Now, I'm not really a culinary art chef as I would say, but you know, I can bust down. I can make anything. I can't recreate the cooks recreate, chefs create, I guess. So, you want a nice blade, as you can see. I hope I don't get like, I don't know, showing sharp objects on TV. I mean, I'm sorry. So, oh dang, where can I put y'all? My fault for being a bad. Come on, Solitude, lock in. All right, bang. Pork chops. First thing you do, you're gonna get a nice clean slit away from your hand, straight down, or straight across actually. With these kind of knives, are pretty good. So that's it. Gonna rip it open. You want to try to strain the blood before you even get it in there. But don't listen to me, as I can say, I am still a rookie per se. So don't take my advice with a grain of salt. Alright. Enough with the funny stuff. So I'm gonna fill it like about halfway with some water. And oh my god, I forgot how horrid this smells. If you're squeamish with blood in general, be careful. Anyway, halfway, bam. Then you want to add a dab of salt. Be generous with it. It's not a dab, but you know, you're cleaning meat, so. Listen. In a household with melanated skin, we eyeball a lot of things. Wonder why our food tastes really good. You know what I'm saying? We don't go by measurements down here. So, after that, bam. Put the meat in. We're gonna let that sit for a good about what, 5 to 10 minutes. This video won't be long, so I know, right? It's pretty anticlimactic cooking video, but with that in mind, what should a seasoning be? Let's break it down. Like, how do you think we should season these pork chops? Should they go in the oven, the stove, or the fryer? We do not have an air fryer. We're not that bougie. So, you know what I'm saying? You can't see it, but I got the lines. I love lions for some reason. My mom loves, my biological mother, she loves elephants for wisdom. I had a necklace, but I lost it. Or somebody took it. And I lost my other earring. So we only got one with a fake one. So yeah, we just misplaced a lot of things. But it's okay. So, man, let's get in here, man. What? Listen, don't go the lazy route and just be like, oh, I'm just gonna put some all-purpose seasoning on that, dab that up. No, you want something spicy. You know what I'm saying? You want a little bit of parsley. This is for later. You know, you want to make it look fancy. Then you want some garlic salt, maybe a little bit of thyme. But the main ingredient in most black households, STEMI word, this right here. You can add this to anything. Colors your food and it makes it taste wonderful. One pack of this will go crazy on any type of meat. So, bam. So we got that. These, I'm gonna add a little bit of black pepper. Now, it's kind of experimental when it comes to your seasoning. You add what you like, not what I like, okay? Our taste buds are completely different, just like our mindsets. That's when I tell you, perspective is anything. Your perception is nothing without perspective. So with that, it comes with food. Don't make everything complex. Break it down to a simplistic views. You know? And I hope I don't get interrupted in the video when the family comes back. You want a little bit of paprika, spice it up. I know we have pepper flakes already, but red peppers don't really hit that much. Also, this is new. I think one of my relatives had this and they put me on. If you can see that. This is not marketing, but if you want to, you can add that in. Then also, some sazon. Some sazon. This is sazon. Now, this sazon is good for meat, but it differentiates from like ground beef, horse, chicken, pork. Like the seasoning, it varies, but you can add the same seasoning on different meat, but it might come out differently. So don't take my word on it. Oh, more in sodium. Nah, we're not that good off. Ground mustard. I mean, no, not really crap. Let's. Ooh, jerk chicken seasoning. Nah, it might not like that. So, right now, it's pretty small, but we're gonna show you the lineup of the seasoning we might use for today. All right. Take a little quick break. Hold up. Zoom it in. Hold up. Back up. Yeah. So as we let that sit, let's have a little conversation. What's the main purpose of being a so-called human, right? Is it just being confident? Is it your virtues? Is it gaining experience and learning knowledge? I think being a human is just living. Most simplistic way, Solitude. That's the most vague answer you can give to anything. That's like, how do I study for this test? You just study, you know? But with that, I feel like it's not a feeling, it's more like a fact to me. Where I'm trying to create my own ideology, right? And that's going to be the hardest thing because we're in a new world age where everything is so-called already discovered or made. So, am I recreating or trying to create? It's not procreation. It's... Ooh, I can't say temptation. But, with that, I want to figure out what ideologies that I don't want to take from. Because when people say build your own path, you're usually taking other pieces from other people's paths to make your own. But I want to make my own concrete. I want to solidify it across the road, you know? So with that, how do I go about that? That's my true question. And I feel like each video is a little bit unserious, you know what I'm saying? You see my so-called culture side with everything. But with this one, I'm truly trying to understand how do I truly feel about things. I don't know. That was loud. But I'm gonna use a pot to boil some water for rice. Rice cooks pretty fast, so. Oops. I'm selling y'all. Let me get every angle I can get. Right? I know there's lead in the water, Solitude. What are you gonna? You boil it till bruh. You boil it to a high enough temperature, it kills all the germs. I think I made that up, but hey, convection. We all learned that in what, 8th grade? 8th grade? Maybe. So, oh man, sad news today. What's the sad news? Your boy might we don't know. Your boy, this is not really sad news, but your boy might take up a job that I don't really want to take up. And what is that? Modeling. I don't want to do that because I feel like I'm selling my butt, bro. Not my posterior, but like a figurative speaking, you know? I feel like I'm selling myself to a degree because it's not like the modeling you think like, oh, supermodels. No, it's like generic modeling. But I should be grateful for every opportunity, correct? Yes. But I don't want my name to be out there strictly for my looks. I'm a chop dude, so it does not matter. Why do you know what I'm saying? I'm an ugly guy. So like I feel like even if my face was out there with Aeropostale, Old Navy, New Balance, you know, my face being in the mall or like the outlets, I would love that. But at the same time, I feel like that would, you know, obstruct me from getting my word across because they'll only see me as a smug guy. Because most models are pretty super duper nice or super duper smug. There's no middle. You know what I mean? Complete asshole or a great fucking guy. You know what I'm saying? So with that, I really trying to figure out. I feel like I get advice from a lot of people like, "Yeah, you do what you want." I don't know what I want. Figure it out. How am I supposed to figure something out when I don't even know myself? Right? I know myself to a degree, but I feel like I'm still learning, and that's the wonderful thing about being a human. We're still learning at the end of the day, no matter what age it is. So, what we thinking? Stove, bake, or fryer? I feel like fryer. My, I'm not gonna lie. My earring is still on my mind. Like I am so mad that I lost the one that wasn't even bent. The good one. I lost the good one. I think I cleaned the guest room. The guest room is just we're not. I'm not rich. I'm poor. It is just a box. It's just a room that's super small with no closet or like. It's called a guest room because it's an extra room, I guess. But I checked there. There's nothing but junk in there. I checked the bathroom. I checked the room that I sleep in. I checked my air mattress. Like I checked everything, bro. Like I don't know. I think it's gone. And I only got the one that I stepped on that I bent on my shoe and I rebent it. I can't find the one that is refined like that. Low key, low key, low key hurt. But anyway, what do you use to add boiling water? This guy right here. I know, right? Oh, bro, I forgot to do. It's not an intro, but new background. I know, right? It's not my kitchen, not my house, so not my rules. We will try to respect the land. Anyways, back to the conversation when I lost my earring. I know it's very tedious and this is a small thing and we all have our own lives, but when it comes to the little things that I lose, yeah, it's like I can like even if you replace it, I'm still gonna be hurt off the original, you know? I would. Never mind, we're not gonna bring up that guy because we love his music, but we just don't love the person. Subtract the art from the artist, they say. Anyway, with that in mind, the one thing I truly want to get off my chest is I know I fluctuate through different opinions and emotions throughout almost every video that you see. That's just how I am. My mind is not completely not obscene, but sane, so to speak. I get titles put on me, but I feel like I don't have those titles. Like they call me or they diagnose me things, but I'm like, there's no way I have these type of mental illnesses. I'm too self-aware. I'm too self-aware of myself. There's no way that you're trying to diagnose me with these type of things, right? It's crazy, blasphemy, I say. So when it comes to boiling water, you want to boil the rice? Oh wait, hold on. That's the rice right here. Yeah, this guy. Anyway, when it comes to boiling rice, obviously, just want to add a little bit of salt and some oil so it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pan, even if it's non-stick. I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe it's I hate saying this, but maybe it's a culture thing. We might actually make some Korean dishes later on, you know? How are we thinking? Some Korean dishes later on? No. Huh? Okay. My fault. I'm being too, quirky, they say. But yeah, we're gonna let this, god dang, it's a little bit hard. We'll let this boil. But, anything else? I guess we can just sit down and have a conversation because usually YouTubers or cooks cut the part where they gotta clean. Like, yeah, we're not even cooking. We're just prepping. Maybe I'll make another video of the food being done. Or maybe, who knows? We'll figure it out, you know? For now, I feel like one of the cool teachers. What's going on, guy? Tell me, is that truly how you feel? Looking at, but anyway, yeah, how you been doing? You been doing good? You doing good? How you been feeling? Have you been doing good? See, that's what happens when your mind is like it's moving, but your mouth wasn't matching it. But like, yeah, how you doing, bro? What bro that? Or just bro? I know I feel like I'm putting on a facade. I'm never this animated, but I'm excited mainly because I'm cooking, and I got the cook to myself, so I can really just, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. Damn, my elbow's black as hell. See, that's how you know I used to play that B-ball and that F-ball, you know what I'm saying? I used to play all the sports, all the cuts and bruises. No, okay, but yeah. I hope this works out. But I know it will, but I hope it doesn't take longer than I expected. I have I gave myself until I'm 21 to make my first meal. Cause I promise you, I'm gonna retire my family. Even though they hate my guts, I'm gonna retire my family. You know what I'm saying? But who am I to ask for their approval even though they don't like me? You know. But maybe it's the Korean side of me. I don't know. We all got our own lives, man. I love that. Everybody has their different perspectives. But you only know, I feel like the most scariest thing to me is being fully understood. Even though I want to be understood, but not to the extent that my mind is. I think that's scary to me. Somebody really, truly understood me. Mainly because we all want to be heard. We just don't want to be misheard. And I'm okay being misheard because even if you misheard me, you can still interpret what I'm trying to give out. Alright, should I make this a 20-minute video or a 13-minute video? I'm gonna say 20 minutes. We got 5 more minutes, gang. Alright? Don't expect not to. I told you, I know, right? I don't have the capabilities of cook and record. Mainly because I might drop the phone. Hey, remember, I only have one phone with a limited amount of space. So, when it comes to extraordinary, visionary ideas that I have to dumb them down so it can fit in that small particular phone, you know? So, be easy on me. Next cooking video, I'm gonna get a cameraman, get it set up. You're gonna see everything I'm doing, what ingredients, this, that, and the third. But do you really want to do you want me to fully involve myself into the task, or still talk to you on a basis of how we do outside and then just do the task? Like, do you want me to talk about deep and psychological and philosophy and physiological, not a word, but those type of things while doing a task? I could go play sports, go play basketball, and still give you quotes and how things correlate with that. But maybe that's too much. I can always break down how boiling rice compares to the open mind and the flame of a teenager. I know, right? It's so many things that I could touch on, but I don't want to do it too fast to the point where it's just shunned away when we go to the next thing. I want it to have like a memorability type of, what's the word? I want it to stick, you know? Not me just saying one thing and then, whatever you got about next thing. I want you to remember at least a couple of things that I teach you. Because at the end of the day, we're all learning. You know what I'm saying? But maybe when I get to music, maybe it'll be way better. I won't be just seen as a YouTuber, you know? I'm an artist. And I thought YouTube would be way better than making music because music is too saturated. So is YouTube, but maybe the word that I hold may have more power than the music. My music sucks, but it will retrain, you know? Sometimes you got it, sometimes you don't. But what's the comparison? Beethoven and this one dude, right? Beethoven had the talent, but the other dude was obsessed with the music. And he was like, why is Beethoven his chosen one and not me? You know? It's the obsession. But I feel like it comes to a point where sometimes your obsession can create talent, not just hard work. Because hard work beats talent. No. Hard work only beats talent when talent isn't tried hard enough. My fault. That low-key tall. Hey, remember that. I ain't lying. What you want, some sleep? But yeah. I hope you enjoyed the little chefs we got going on. If so, thank you. If not, it's okay. Each video is different, so don't just try to put me in a bowl because you see one video and be like, oh, that's his character. Everything we do is a caricature, you know what I'm saying? It's a persona, it's an alias, you know? Be careful with it. But I hope you appreciate, goddamn. I hope you appreciate the video. I am not that tall, it's just the camera. Okay. I hope you appreciate the video. You know what I'm saying? Something quick and simple. I'm sorry you didn't get to see me make this gourmet food, but at least you get to see the breakdown of the simple things of how it's made. Next video, I promise we'll try to figure it out. But anything else? Not really. I hope you having a wonderful night. And don't forget, I love you.